Alright, what's up people? Today I wanted to make a video talking about the first Descendant. A couple days ago, the game was not running properly. Like, it was really bad. Like, I spent maybe 3 to 4 hours trying to get in. I got in for like 45 minutes and the game kicked me out. You guys saw that video before. Recently, they fixed the servers. I think they fixed the servers. I was able to play a lot more, and wow, when you can actually play the game, it really fucking shines. Like, this is such a good game, it's unbelievable. And people are gonna tell you like, oh, you know, it's like a Chinese knockoff game, or it's trying so hard to be Warframe, or it's trying so hard to be Destiny. I think honestly that this game isn't trying to do any of that. I think this game is trying to just be something that people can grind. It's a grind game, you know what I mean? Where it's right in between like Warframe and Destiny, since I brought it up. Warframe is a game that I've really never gotten into because it's so, to me at least, it's so complicated. Obviously, if you're like a Warframe veteran, you probably think Warframe is simple. But to me, as a person who's never played Warframe, I have some friends, they've tried to get me into Warframe. It's just so complicated. Like, I don't understand basically anything about Warframe. It's so weird and confusing. And then Destiny is very simple. You take the good exotic, you put it on, you take the good weapon exotic, you put it on, and then you go shoot shit. It's simple. Let's keep it a stack on Destiny, okay? It's simple, no matter what. Yeah, there's build crafting, and yeah, you can make it a little complicated, but you can complete all content in the game with a very simple build. It's not hard to build craft in Destiny. And I think the first Descendant is right in between that, where it's not as complicated as Warframe, but it's also not as simple as Destiny. I think I could check real quick. Yeah, I put about 17 hours into the game so far, and I've had so much fun just leveling up my characters, changing out my weapons, changing out the weapon mods and shit. It is so much fun. The mods and shit are very easy to understand. There's not like some sort of huge complicated system that takes a fucking notebook to like understand and read. Like, it gives you everything right there. It explains everything to you properly. It is a lot of fun, and I really do recommend anybody who wants a grind, play this game. You're gonna have a lot of fun. And it's actually not just, you know, grind up your level and then you beat everything in the game. The game is actually pretty difficult. Right now, currently, I'm stuck on a boss. I forgot his name. It's like I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I'm stuck on this boss, and I'm still working on my character to build my character up. I picked Viessa. She's like the ice chick. She has a lot of like ice powers and shit. She's cool. I like her. Also, real quick before I get more into the gameplay, man, these characters are hot, bro. Holy shit, bro. Yo, my mom watches these videos, but it doesn't matter. You put me and Bunny in a room. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on. Yeah, so one of the main things, like one of the really main things I like about the game, but I love the fact that the story is very progressive. It takes you from one area, and then you just go, like, once you're done in that area, you go to the next area. You're never really going back to the previous areas, which I always hated in stories, where they would make you do this, like they would make you do this big, massive quest in one area, and then for like the next 5 hours, you kept going back into that area doing small things, and it was really annoying. Once you were done in an area in First Descendant, you get to just move on to the next place, and they don't really send you back. You can go back if you want to grind up levels or if you want to grind weapons, but there's no reason to go back in the story. The story itself, I haven't really paid a lot of attention to. I understand the premise, and I honestly, I don't know how to feel about it currently. Like I said, I haven't completed the story. I'm still, doing it, but so far, I think it's pretty good. I think the story it's passable. It's not anything crazy or anything like that. Like, you're not going to get a super immersive experience, but it's passable. It's good enough. I enjoy the story. I don't really think people are going to the First Descendant for story, though. I think they're going to the First Descendant for gameplay, which is fair. They, most importantly, have a skip button, which is great. I love games that add in a skip button for people like me who just don't care about the story sometimes. Because, yeah, I'll be honest, I think the story is cool, and I'll probably watch like a lore video on it, but I'm not going to play through the whole story while I'm trying to play the game. I'm trying to grind up my characters, Something I will actually complain about real quick before I go back into the glazing. I really don't like the what is it called? Like I don't like the system where you craft materials. It's like the crafting system. Okay. Nexon Games, riddle me this. Why in the world are you adding a timer to like craft shit like it's fucking Clash of Clans. Okay, I don't want to have to craft something to level up my weapon, because there's a system in the game where you can take a weapon that you've been using, and if you have higher level weapons, you can bring that weapon up. So like, let's say you got a really good gun that has really good rolls, and you put all your mods on and everything, and you want to keep using it. You can take that weapon, like let's say it's the weapon is level 40, and you have another weapon that's level 50. You can take the level 40 weapon and take the level 50 weapon and bring the level 40 weapon up to level 50 so you can continue to use it. And you need a certain material for that. And to get the certain material, you have to go to the person who crafts the material, you have to have the materials to craft it, and then you have to wait 10 fucking minutes just to craft, or you pay with the currency they give you, or not give you, but the currency you pay for. I think that's really dumb. I don't want to have to like be time gated in this type of game. In Clash of Clans, it's fine because it's a mobile game and you're not playing Clash of Clans 24/7. You log on, you do one battle, and then you leave.
Time to relax.
Squidward!
Well, time to go.
So in Clash of Clans, something like that is fine. But in this game, I want to just keep getting into the action and keep fighting and keep doing stuff. I don't want to have to wait for my materials to be ready, or I don't want to have to wait to unlock a character. It took well, it didn't take a lot of the time to unlock Bunny, but when I was crafting like some of the gold weapons, it took like 4 hours. Why does it take 4 hours to craft a fucking weapon? Just give me the weapon. Like, make it so it costs more to make the weapon, but just give it to me instantly, man. Like, I think that's really dumb. I actually hate that feature, and that's honestly one of my main complaints. I don't really have anything else to complain about. Everything in my eyes is really, really nice. I like the feel of the game. It feels very fluid. I like the fact that they give you a grappling hook off rip, and you could just grapple to anything. You grapple to the walls, floor, ceiling, doesn't matter. You can even grapple to fucking enemies. I think that's cool. I love the grappling hook. I've always loved games that have grappling hooks. I think grappling hooks are probably like top 2 when it comes to movement in my eyes. Grappling hooks and like jetpacks and shit. If your game has that, you're good. So I like the grappling hooks. I like all the abilities, the character abilities. I think the characters not having interchangeable abilities makes up because there's so many characters in the game. I think there's 20 different Descendants you can unlock, and they all have different unique abilities. So if I did want to try someone with new abilities, I could just pick a new character. You know what I mean? So I think it's fine that the characters don't have interchangeable abilities. You don't need that. Something similar to Destiny, you don't need that. As long as the other characters are fun and interesting to play, you don't need to have a bunch of abilities on one character. The game is very pretty. Like, I actually really like the art style. I like the world. I think I've always said that like post-apocalyptic worlds are like some of my favorites. My favorite place is probably Kingston, with like all the like abandoned buildings and all like the broken down structures and shit. I really like that idea, and I think they did that well. Like I said before, you don't need to go back to the area if you want to complete the story. You can just go back whenever you want. That's great. But sometimes I just go back and I just look at the sites, because it's a very nice looking game. It is. And I'm not even using high graphics. I have like all my shit on medium, so I have more frames, and the game still looks really fucking good. Like, it's just a good looking game. And dude, the guns, great. I think a lot of games like this have a problem where a lot of the guns just feel the exact same. But the way the first Descendant does it is the guns can have different roles similar to Destiny, and it'll make the gun feel different. I'm not fully like I said, I haven't completed the game yet, so there are other like guns I can still unlock, but so far I think all of the guns are unique, and if they're not unique, you can make them unique with the mod system. The mod system is really fucking good, and the fact that you can get more mods and you can put more you get more mod slots on your guns the more you play the game, I think that's great. I think that's really fucking good. And honestly, other than the fucking crafting times, I have basically zero problems with this game. I'm going to keep playing it. I'm probably going to make more videos on it because this game is super fucking fun. The whole reason I didn't upload a lot of videos last week or during the 4th of July is because I was busy playing this fucking game. Like, I spent on the 4th of July, I spent the entire day just grinding out this fucking game, and it was just so much fun. I had like some videos in the background. I was just grinding it out, upgrading my shit, changing everything. It was so much fun, and I honestly like I have basically zero complaints. If I had to give it a complaint, it would be the crafting times, because that is just bullshit. I don't think you should have to wait to get guns or materials to level up your guns. I think that's just dumb. Just give it to me instantly. You could raise the material cost. I don't care. I'll get more materials, but I won't get the time I spend waiting to get my fucking gun. I just want my gun, you know? But yeah, that's how I feel about the first Descendant. If I had to put it on a scale, I would give it a 8 8.5 out of 10. I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. That crafting thing is a very big issue, especially when you get later into the game where you're going to be doing the crafting a lot more. And I feel like the more you play, the more you'll realize, man, this fucking blows. But if they ever will fix that, and if they ever do change that, I'll give it a 9.5 out of 10. It is a very good game. I fully recommend everybody play it. Don't listen to fucking weirdos on Twitter who keep saying that it's a Chinese knockoff or it's trying to be Warframe or whatever. Just play the game yourself, man. It's not that deep. You just play the game. If you don't like it, you don't like it. If you do, great. Keep playing it. It's a very fun game. Yeah, and that's really all I have to say. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, comment what you think about First Descendant if you've played it. But yeah, that's about it. See ya.